Paints. Eyuere company nambe yemo eyo korose chirangi meyense yiga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira soko raisia ebintu biria bikomenya seka ngo kwanira chirangi ekyo boyiko chire chichi brand ao ekyo chire chingi ya kirage chirangi chiga nigo chire chibirengo ao ndabono mbabwata chirangi cyo gwakwa imeye nyumba iziko ye nyumba chire chikomentera nigwa amavuta yani oil na wigo chiriya chia mache inyuranga chirangi chiga nigo chire kurwase chire cheri guririke iriya gatigati wekari guri iriya bantabati wigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyo bwate emixer iyo gwochoganya chirangi wikabunuragani gwochoganire erangiriga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores na bokwege namuna ekale aho watagete nigo kwa yenyora bwikirano tutarire rero eriwe nyorere abamanyi naboigo enekenga enyumba yao use asomyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorolekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yego tokase enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyo muchuyigo busongo eyuerange neduka ya Safaricom mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwe trase chinamba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Kipi kinachokusababisha ukose imani na mimi?
Hivyo vitendo vyako.
Kwa hiyo ndio maana umeamua kunificha kama mkeo anaumwa.
Unasemaje wewe? Nilichokuambia nimemaanisha.
Mimi ninachotaka ni kupona kwa mdogo wangu na si vinginevyo. Kwa hiyo shemeji, tekeleza ulichoambiwa.
Shemeji, yaani mimi kuongeza mke wa pili ndio tiba ili mke wangu aweze kupona? Sasa hii ni dawa au ni masharti? Mimi sikutaki kukuoa wewe kwa sababu ya kufanya mapenzi. Lengo la mimi kukuoa wewe ili kumponya mke wangu ambaye ni mgonjwa.
Una uhakika ukinioa mke wako atapona? Na asipopona je?
Buya kegimana inde mwanchwa muri ya Getembe TV nigo cyaragire Chinsa 10 cyabona morogoba Jumatatu yeiga yetarike 22 mutinyo kyanda no kwegena goito kurugita sinigega morogogo bogo morogoba ogo no gendrete koba omwetwereru andonsi asoto watete korwa Ekeonga asenchira yowenge togo chakanige kyombe kiria gechinya gitari cyabanyene manyekaine buna rufa gose rural and urban private hospitals Association of Kenya nigo sentundende kemurunganire bakora wano munyakirogo bo Dr. Brian Rishenga nigo bemurunganire asekeria egetambuko rya serikali yokobeka aborokwo na aborokia na boiga abanyanyimbo ase omurobirosha batokora teaching kwana na barabo anemono ase kyombe kyo kitinyagitali cyabanyene getara kano ari rendi yabo erio serikali ebwate ase boigo bamochirie obotunineri bo murobiro osha.
We refuse the idea that teachers and police will be migrated to SHA before hospitals are owed the money that is owed to them by Minet and MKL. This cannot happen. So therefore we are just declaring very simply, come December, if the money is owed to hospitals by the teacher scheme and police scheme are not paid, we will not offer medical services to teachers and police under the new scheme in SHA. Finally, there must be urgent reform of the SHA financing model. It is not possible that only 10% of Kenyans can carry 96% of the weight. We hear politicians saying, go to hospital, healthcare is free. The Kenyan people know that this is not the truth. The reality of the matter is that these populist statements do not reflect the truth on the ground. Kenyan patients continue to incur catastrophic expenses. And the reason why they are incurring this is because the architects of the SHA revolution or the SHA reform are so unwilling to listen to sound advice. They have ignored all professionals. They listen to no one. They are basically unable to accept that there are other ideas, and they are leading the country in the wrong path. Therefore, we ask for immediate change as SHA approaches to 1 year. The system of collecting money is not working. The model of financing healthcare is not working. And unless all of us step up and change things, we can only see a healthcare system that will collapse. Thank you.
Aborokia vya JSS niga bagendete gwesokia na kwemurungania bakobotirana na aborokia bekyombegia kupet kurwa ekaunti ya Kericho anene niga basabire serikali gwatana na chiskuru cyo boroso na boyego chichi secondary helio na barabanyare gwetenenera ase boyego bayisabire serikali wetre wizara yetsemi korosia amachiko abarengete aboroki wabo ba JSS asengecho nigo babere bakunurira na boyigo kwa sebono bari abare chintans baruruko bolya gochya sibare bare chintans anna chirwe 200 koli kwa asenchira ya bene go se permanent and pensionable aseboyigo bakwanire okobwatani wakwabo asomurubira bo bwenyusha.
We have come here to address some issues that we feel that should be heard by our employer TSC together with our government, because these are issues that are very pertinent to us. Issue number 1, the issue of autonomy of JSS. Yes. Independence. We want the JSS to be autonomy. Amen. Number 1, we want administration to be autonomous. Yes. Teachers of JSS are now old enough to stand on their 2 feet. Yes. Number 2, we want the issue of infrastructure to be autonomized, so that they can have the libraries, the labs, and their own material to run these schools. Exactly. We also want the co-curriculum of JSS to be autonomized, so that they are able to run this CBC. It is more of work, it's more of skills, and these skills cannot be built if the co-curriculum is not autonomized. We want the 20,000 teachers who have been serving as interns to be confirmed. These teachers have signed only an internship of 1 year, and their internship period is coming to an end. So we ask the government to set aside funds, and within a month or 2, all the intern teachers, the 20,000 of them, to be confirmed. As teachers, we know that our medical policy is a very important component, because health is wealth. I want to talk about this movement. When we are being taken to SHA, our big question is, what is the package in SHA? What is the package of dental? What is the package of optics? What is the package of outpatient? What is the package of inpatient? Overseas evacuation. What is the fate of teachers? Are we going to be admitted in private wings like what we used to get in Minet? Then, if it is a better cover, then teachers we are boarding. But if it is a lesser cover, then we are not boarding.
When it comes to January 2026, we want our terms to be changed from interns to permanent and pensionable terms. Because we have been suffering enough. Our medical covers are not catered for as interns. We need
Morai wensi ya Kenya Daktari William Ruto itukore igoro maragoba nigo aigete imeyensi Amerika aliwekirana ikaro gia 53 gia oseke ikaro gia 53 ibarasa enene yobo mobwe Chinsa gukwana sikarekyo Ruto nigo akwanire tomo chango omonene bwins seboro gongoro Africa ase kyombekira kyo mobwe Chinsa anemono ase ensemeria yoborendi.
We must insist that Africa's continued exclusion is unacceptable and indefensible. At 80, the UN's credibility will be judged by whether it finally recognizes and delivers justice and representation for the 1.4 billion people of the African continent. We must stand united in defending the common African position. To deviate from or dilute it would betray the trust of the very people that elected us. Unity is our greatest strength, and in one voice we must uphold this position with unwavering clarity. Excellencies, Africa carries a disproportionate share of the Security Council's agenda and is among the largest contributors of the UN peacekeeping. Yet we remain the only continent without permanent representation. This historic injustice must come to an end sooner rather than later. Beyond asserting our right, we must be clear about what we seek and how to achieve it. Securing Africa's rightful seats is our common demand. But we must also be prepared to shoulder the responsibilities that come with permanent membership, including how we will choose our representatives. This is a delicate and complex undertaking, but also an opportunity to show Africa's maturity, cohesion, and a vision for an effective international order. We must therefore begin this essential conversation as of immediate. Only then will Africa be taken seriously, and only then can our collective aspirations translate into meaningful global influence. As heads of state and government, we have made a solemn commitment. Our unity is a guarantee of progress, and our shared determination the safeguard against any delay. Kenya reaffirms its unwavering commitment to the common African position. We stand ready to work with the C10 members, the African Union, and the broader UN membership to ensure Africa's demands are no longer.
Mawaziri wa Burundi waime Onesmus Kipchumba Murkomen nigo akwanire umuchanda w'ababegu imeyense ya Kenya anemono orogongo rwa Kerio Valley imeye kaunti ya Elgeyo Marakwet. Ukona kurwa ekanisa ya AIC Milimani Murkomen nigo arete osipuna ekanisa ya AIC nigo yarure umuchango omonene aso kurwa ni ababegu agwo anemono ensemeyo egento keirere ababegu agwo kwenana ebyoma byabo anemono chibunduki ase bono yabeire ogosemeria bunda umuchando bw'ababegu no chekoera elio ensi ya Kenya eirane ase akia.
The other threat to our nation is gangs and hooligans, and particularly gangs. Again, we must reach out to our young people to make sure that these things are addressed together. And finally, the challenge of banditry and terrorism. I'm so impressed with what the AIC Church is doing in Kerio Valley region. When we did that security operation, which lasted less than 2 months, Bishop Kipsoi, who is my bishop, is here, and the team from Kerio Valley, thank you, and the bishops from Kaseton, and from West Pokot, and our bishop from also Baringo, all of them have worked closely together to reach out to those whom are living banditry, are getting reformed. The 3 dangerous bandits in Kerio Valley, the first place they went before handing in their guns was AIC Chesongoch. You know, they went to the church, prayed for, got their courage, took their guns. And because of the act of the 3 of them, now we have guns being returned by criminals, you know, up to 150 in one area. And this is unprecedented. I tell you, I am from that county, I was a senator. This is unprecedented. And we are going to do that in the entire valley with the support of the church. And we want the church to request the church to come in and help us in the process of de-radicalization. Because these are people who are used to radical behavior of banditry and so forth. And as we work together, let's do this to make sure that our nation is safe.
Muriki bw'ekiama gia Jubilee Jeremiah Kioni nigo araririe buna ekiama gia Jubilee nigo kiratware omusangirikano omonene bw'ekiama ekio rituko ria Juma ewiki yeiga na egikaro kiarangiritwe nere omorai bw'ekiama ekio omoske Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta na nigo kiraikiranwe n'ababwatani b'ekiama ekio boka. Kioni nigo akwanirete amarieta y'abantu 295 gose 295 abo basirete amagima abo nabo igo batamanyekainie na nigo bare ase engendo ya City Moshar omochio Nairobi ase omogavana o Nairobi omoskeson Johnson Sakaja abegete amang'ana yu na abo ase gazeti bene ya serikali.
Mwisho wa wiki hii Friday tuko na kongamano kubwa special NDC ambayo imeitishwa na party leader wetu Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta ili sisi kama wana Jubilee tuweze kupata mwelekeo kutoka kwake. Siasa angetaka kuona sikichezwa namna gani na chama chake na angetaka tuigie wajani na njia gani. Kwa hivyo ile mkutano itakuwa kule Friday. Wale watakuja lazima waitwe na uangalie kwa runinga yako ya simu. Hiyo ni runinga ama ni nini? Uangalie kwa simu, the invitation will come to your phone because we only want members of Jubilee. I know in our last NDC we had Mheshimiwa Karonso with us, lakini baadaye tulipelekwa kotini, Mheshimiwa Matiang'i. Tulipelekwa kotini na watu wakasema, "Oh, you had strangers in your meeting." Kwa hivyo raundi hii hatutaki na unajua tumesuburiwa miaka 3 kotini. Nao hata Karonso chama yake wako mbele kwa sababu sisi sasa ndio tunataka kuanza boli na tutaanza tumeituliza. Na nikusema tu hii karatasi nimeshika siku nisome, but I just want to tell you something. Hii karatasi rafiki yangu ya broad based hii kuna 295 names. No, not names. Watu 295 hawajulikani jina, hawajulikani lolote. It's just a number of a dead person. Mochari, City Mochari. Na wanaenda kusikwa kwa sababu ni Wakenya, hawajulikani majina, hawajulikani watokako, ni kama wanyama. 295 hii iliwekwa kwa Kenya Gazette na Sakaja. Na sasa hayo ndio mambo ambayo sisi katika upinzani lazima tupambane nayo. Mimi nafikisha hapo. Mimi nilikuwa nimefaa sufuria tukiwa na Mheshimiwa Karonso. Na nimefurahia sana kwa sababu leo umekuja.
MCA mukorowe wodi ya Kiogoro Moske Samuel Apoko ni gaburi mugusigo chamo na kubwetesia serikali ili banyore amagendero. Apoko nigo ariko yakwana yaiga kurwa ase wodi ya Nyamaiya bunge ya West Mogirango ase imeye county area ya Nyamira.
Motagetaba gusi kurwa ase ng'ombe gokamwa togenda ase togera ase ng'ombe gokora naki abo no batokobera turagenda ase ng'ombe togwanya mabera abantu na intuwe chinde chinjiko ya mwari wana rero rutare gutuka hanga kimwaja koba gusigaki mwari wanja tetomeni gosi amotebinga nonye gwantuma amang'ana ari gwaji gokoraya nayo bweka batagete ndoko motoma igo oko motoma no ko arambe matebe tutamu arambe oyo minto salista nayo kulika machikonsi ya Kenya ome kiswa kualikira machiko ome nteria bagusinga no tore ime mwari watebabo no yana Nyamira ko bare buye mwamanyete nga esege ya Nyamira ya Sembuliner ote yari le bono mumuro nere speaker nege tokerigere tiko chimotwe ya tori rigo chimotwe no mwana olicho chateba tiko moyo musiacho orwa aiwese president wale na migosinero tanga ine delegation yeito wale na service general tobori gutunga kerigwa atagete twakorete wala toy mindo toy Nyamira mwana wanjaigo.
Nara yokore Ekeonga Chinsa ikumia sinchira yobwingi chenkoro kwa Catherine Nyaboga Vanessa Nyaboga kurasa umuno wabu imanyirio Mike Wiz koro studia kabinero kwa neke buna chibichechi na mario ingo ikira chira sinchira yobwikirano bebe tumra neri tukure anka tuwaro burigiri borobia no moyo rogoba omoto heruru na wigo wate amasisini ya mangi.
Eduka yobomo ya Uhuru Superstores Limited nero eduka cholide iri kubatuka chirangi cha Crown Paints eyure company nambe yemo iyo karose chirangi mense yiga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira sokoro isya ebintu biriya bikomanya seka ngo kwanira chirangi ejo boyiko chire chechi brand ao ejo chire chingi ya kirage chirangi chiga nigo chire chibirengo ao nabono mbabwata chirangi cyo gwakwa imeye nyumba isiko ya nyumba chire chikomentera nibwa amavuta yani oil na bwigo chiriye chia mache inyoranga chirangi chiga nigo chire korwase chire cheri guririke iriya gatigati wekari guri iriya bantabati bwigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyo bwate emixer iyo gwochoganya chirangi wikabunuraganye gwochoganire erangiyiga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores na bukwege namuna ekale aho watagete nigo kwayanyora bwikirano tutarire rero eribwe nyorere abamanyi nabwigo enyekenga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorelekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yego tokase enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumucho yigo musongo eyuerange neduka ya Safaricom mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simbwetera ase chinamba chabo 0111161500. Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Sigika